y'all, Harry's back. I know it's been a while, bear with me, there's been, lots of changes, and for the better, yes. Just been a lot of stuff, and I've kind of gotten out of the groove. So I hope to get back to a little bit more regularly scheduled programming. I know you've just been waiting to hear from me so much. Anyway, what's been going on with me? Lots of stuff, but I guess I wanted to make this video today because I finally have, I think, a therapist. Now I have an appointment tomorrow, like kind of meet and greet. So we'll see from there. It's very possible this person doesn't want to work with me or I don't want to work with them. And that's a-okay, but I'm at least on the progress of getting a therapist. So that is really good. I guess a lot of my mentality lately has really been focused on that, like, I need to start medically transitioning sooner rather than later. And honestly, that's just overwhelming from a fact of I don't want to be wrong because of so many other things that are going on in my life. The last year, I have had so many crazy things that, like, I don't even believe have happened to me. And I hate saying this, like, I can't talk about them right now, some of them, but we can talk about the fact that, I moved from the South back to the North. I went from grad school student to sort of grad student, but working full time. I was in music and now I'm in this science field. I went from having some sort of support network to having no support network. I, moved away from all of my friends. I moved closer to home, which was hard, and it's tough to set boundaries. There's just so much, and it's like, why should I add this other huge thing onto that? Because I feel like when you have so much going on, out of that can come bad decisions, right? Not saying that I'm not trans or that transitioning isn't right for me, but maybe I do need to wait. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, right? So it's just tough, and I'm hoping that this will help provide some guidance in that area. And, I think it will, but it's really just kind of felt like, I don't know if anyone has gotten this, so, I have met some friends here, and I go to a support group, and I have a decent queer network here right now, which is great, like a blessing. And I mean, to find that so early in my time here is just phenomenal. But the more and more I'm going, the more people know me as Harry, and the more people are using he, him, his pronouns, and the more I'm talking and introducing myself as Harry. And so I'm just so scared that I'm gonna slip up. I mean, it's been close a couple of times. One day, there's this person who works in the front office who just acts very strange around me. My coworkers joke that she has a crush on me. Absolutely no way do I have a crush on her, but it's kind of funny to go around. And they were making a joke. They're like, oh, well, she already has 2 boyfriends. And I was like, oh, might as well make it a 3rd, right? So that's funny for me, like for them probably, because like, oh, ha, 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 like I'm joking around. But it's also like, that just came out like so naturally. I was like, oh, might as well make it a 3rd, like as in 3rd boyfriend. And like, yikes, they don't know that I'm trans at work. And so that was just like a yikes. That was a slip up. Thank God it was a joke. And like, I had my first trans client the other day, knowing trans client, right? And like, it was everything to not come out to them. It was not to be like, no, like, I totally feel you. It was ironic because they had come from Tennessee as well and all this. And I was like, no, like, I totally feel you. Like, we are on the same page. But I really wanted to be like, hey, I'm Harry. And that just wasn't going to work. That was an especially tough day, actually, for me, because I was reading through the medical notes and there was misgendering, and that just tore me apart because it was like, the medical field is so strange anyway, and can be so weird about names and pronouns in general. And it was just so sad to see, like, within the last couple of days, like prior to that, misgendering, even though like the name was all of one gender, and like the past year had been of the same gender and of like the right gender, it messed me up because it just, we know that in the medical field, sometimes it's not looked upon. And, with the current administration, we can be denied any kind of healthcare services because of who we are and what body parts we have. And that is just so scary and so sad. And it's not a reason to not transition or to not be proud or to not think about these things. But, it does really kind of take all those good bits that you have and puts them in a different light, because you realize that for as good as it is right now, tomorrow it could be a completely different story. And that part just sucks. And it's very eye-opening, but it's so sad too. So yeah, otherwise, work's been going great. My colleagues are amazing. They're so supportive. I'm really, really enjoying it. Columbus is an awesome city. Really enjoying that. It's been very, very good. And I'm looking forward to working through some things and processing things. And I will definitely keep you updated. I plan on making a video, I want to say at least once a week. I think I really need to get in that habit. I think it's good for me to explore certain topics and to have this time set apart that I'm going to be doing that. So anyway, let me know what's been going on with y'all. If you have anything you want me to talk about, be great to hear from you. So thanks again, y'all. I hope you have a great week, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.